What's up, everybody? It's me, Crosspatch. Welcome back to my Madden 21 Pittsburgh Steelers franchise. We're taking on the Baltimore Ravens on Monday Night Football. We're 2-0 on the season. They're 1-1. And it's always a battle when we play these guys. So, we got a little bit of a rainy night. We're facing Lamar Jackson, of course. He's got his dangerous wide receivers we're going to have to contend with. And a tough defense. So, as always, we're going to have our hands full with these guys. Here he comes. Let's take a look at his numbers for the season so far. Kind of okay, I guess. Got our coaching adjustments set up. Got a little bit of a shake-up in the defensive starting lineup here. I was having some issues with Mike Hilton getting torched all over the place last game. So we've moved him back to his original slot corner position. And we're going to have the rookie, Tyler Barkley, starting on the outside. And second-year guy, Darren Isaac, number 25, on the other corner. So we're going to hope for the best on that one. We've also lost Stephon Tuitt for a few weeks here, so we're going to have Mondu coming in at defensive end.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. The numbers for him from a week ago, 18 carries, 63 yards.
So we've got a little more speed on the defense today than we had earlier in the season, but I mean, those guys, they're just so fast, the receivers they have. You got a 98 speed wide receiver. I mean, it's just going to be tough. We're going to have to corral these guys best we can today. And our corners are fast. Oh, boy. Barkley and Isaac are fast, 93 speed. But they're not that fast.
That's his longest run of the first quarter. And Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking.
And they got J.K. Dobbins. He's their starting halfback, number one guy now. Get that ball. There's the rookie. Oh, I thought I could get him outside and get that thing back to take that thing all the way back, but he couldn't get around the corner there. All right. Nice debut as a starter. Here comes Big Ben. That's his season so far. A little bit of a boneheaded interception last game. Well, let's go. Let's get him. We're going to be aggressive, as always. Might try to run the ball a little more this game than usual. I might try to get some more different running backs involved as well. We will see how that pans out as we go. There's the rookie Peterson. He's been a good one so far.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across
Connor picking up the first.
Communicating, there he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice
Yeah, a little bit rough so far this season. 115 yards through 2 games. And
the numbers there for Connor in last week's game.
I'll see if we can get him going a little more this game.
They've
won 2 straight games and have done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else.
Peterson. Peterson's a rookie tight end. He's played pretty well thus far in this season. Hasn't gotten himself into the end zone yet, but we'll get him there. We'll get him there eventually.
On first
There's Johnson.
former Toledo Rocket Deontay Johnson. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
Johnson's been a little quiet this season. I want to get him more involved as well.
Been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they
I feel like at some point it starts to feel like I've got too many good players and not enough footballs to go around. Then we get Claypool down the middle here. There he is. Oh, he doesn't hang on to it. Oh.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Claypool again.
Second and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Completion here to Claypool. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 20-yard line.
All right. Let's go. Stick with tight doubles. Let's go flood drive.
Set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
Got Humphreys over there on that. Yikes. What was that? Claypool's got a couple of drops already. I'm not too happy about that. Yeah, we got Humphreys over there on that one corner. I don't think we want to challenge him too much today. We want to avoid him as best we can. In fact, let's run this the other direction.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Oh, and I've got my backup quarterback in. This is the second time I've done this season. All right, Core, let's see what you can do. There we go. I flipped my I switched my wide receivers. I have Claypool in the slot now. So when I make that adjustment and I get Claypool in that position where I want him in that formation, it's putting my backup quarterback in there. So I've got to be more aware of that. All right.
Pick up a 3. Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Again.
Let's go, Connor.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. James Conner.
All right, we're on the board. A rainy Monday night.
Have taken a first-quarter lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play.
So let's take on Jackson again here. Made him throw an interception on his first drive. See if we can shake him up again a little bit.
Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Alex Highsmith there on the 10.
Thought about moving Highsmith to defensive end for this game because we are without Tuitt. And I am not happy that we're without Tuitt, but not much I can do about it.
On 2nd and 9.
Ah. Oh, a missed tackle.
Willie Snead all alone.
Oh, gotta make the tackle.
Willie Snead.
Oh, all right.
And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend.
So that's the problem with these young corners, you know? They're athletic enough to be where they need to be, but they don't always do what they're supposed to do. And they'll come along, I mean, as you know, as they progress. But it may be a little trial by fire for the rest of this season.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you
All
score
right.
points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now with
Peterson underneath.
He's got it to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 20.
There's our draft class.
Good rally to the
Dalton Harris is our starting left guard.
Second down.
He's a rookie. Of course, we have Peterson at tight end, the rookie. And we're starting a corner at rookie, as I've been talking about.
A few guys who can step in and play right away, which is exactly what you want. But they also drafted for the future as well. They've got some guys who might need a year or two on the practice squad.
There's Peterson.
If they can actually play.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 30.
Tomlin says, let's go.
A gain of 13.
Let's get this thing down the field.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver.
And we are doing our best, Coach.
Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger.
Take the check down to Peterson again.
Complete to the tight end.
So I like on these routes, I've got a deep option and I've got a an underneath option. It's kind of a high-low thing. And nothing wrong with taking the check down. We got a 9-yard gain. Keep the drive going.
On second down now, it's Connor, and he's going to be down close to a first down.
There we go.
Ravens 44.
All right, end of the quarter. Tied up. Looks like we got another tough one with the Ravens brewing.
Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. These two teams all tied after 1.
Oh, all right. Let's see what we get out of this. I'm hopeful.
They'll throw on first down.
Yep.
With Roethlisberger. Able to hit his target, Claypool.
Fit it in there.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving.
All right, looking for Claypool again.
Finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Throwing now.
We'll take Smith-Schuster underneath.
Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. 7 yards, the pickup there. Well, he had his eyes on 200
And we
yards
will
last
try to
week.
pick this up with Connor.
Offensive player of the week. And he was really, really good. Fun to watch back in tape with you.
It was fun to watch, wasn't it? And he's trying to have the same type of a game in this one. But what was fun watching was how he read the defense. No matter what he had an answer.
No good.
That's why he was open during that game.
And
No good.
They stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense.
This defense.
Oh, what have I called? What is this? I don't know what I called, but that's no good.
Now the Steelers use the
I think I bumped a button. I didn't mean to bump.
We'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
So hopefully we won't need that timeout.
This drive. This is 3rd and 4.
All right, let's go. Looks like we got a blitz coming. There's Smith-Schuster. Get that in the end zone.
Schuster, that's complete.
There we go.
He's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Want to cover him man-to-man. We'll kill you on the drag all night.
Touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him.
No, don't miss that.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to keep
All right, we got to stop these Ravens.
Well now to kick it away after
Get this ball back.
Taken in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7.
Stay with the pressure. Oh, and keep our guys in alignment there if we can.
And this will be a gain gets it to the 30.
Oh, all right.
With a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down.
All right, good play. There's Hilton. Hilton had a terrible game last game. Getting beat all over the place.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson.
Oh, and he hung on to it. Isaac was in position, but he hung on to it.
As they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards to pick up there, good for a Raven first.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going, and if points result.
Oh, he jumped over my hit stick. Come on.
Get him down as he's inside the 40.
That doesn't seem fair.
15 yards there on the catch and run.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is.
We'll talk to the commissioner about that one. That doesn't seem fair.
Running back getting out of the backfield. If you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play.
Oh, I took the wrong hole. I should have bounced it out.
First, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside.
All right, they're moving the ball on us again. I don't like
That's what
this.
we just saw there for a nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
Oh!
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Who's tired? Bush is tired.
Incompletion there. That should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down,
I can't get off the block.
it's a pickup of
All right, so our defense is, I mean, still struggling a little.
Because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the
Isaac with a good tackle. Still thinking about moving him to safety. Tried to look at some numbers in the depth chart to see if he might work out there trying this game just to get him out there a little bit.
Jackson.
Ah.
This is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Hollywood Marquise Brown. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening.
Never easy with these Ravens.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And I'm looking for deep shots. They're not giving me anything. Not giving me anything that looks good.
While continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game.
Now, that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back and maybe even check it down.
All right.
Call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Didn't like any of that.
To throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Oh, Smith-Schuster falls down.
Escaping the pressure right.
There we go. Oh! Every now and then, you know what they say? Blind squirrel finding a nut. Every now and then my stick skills come through.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play.
And what are we going to do? We got tired guys. Let's run the ball once and Actually, we don't need to do anything. We'll take this down to the 2-minute warning.
First down in the red zone.
All right. What do I want to do? Let's not mess around. Let's get this thing in the end zone if we can.
A reminder coming up just
ASAP.
Continue to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action.
Smith-Schuster again. Turn it up.
Right side is Smith-Schuster complete. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster.
All right, so we got the lead. Now, can we stop these guys? It would be great. I'm putting this out into the Madden ether, you know? Put it out into the universe, and it will reveal itself to you. It would be great if we could get these guys 3 and out and get another touchdown by the end of the half.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin.
That may just be a wish, but we'll see. We're going to go cover 3 out of a nickel here and see how they respond to this.
What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit.
They were in the screen.
Maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff?
All right.
Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him in football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects.
And I missed a hit stick.
Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space and some plays here. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Oh boy.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes.
My young corner over there, one-on-one with their fastest receiver. TJ Watt. There he is.
He gets the sack.
And did they take a timeout? They did not, so we are going to.
4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect.
Keep them in front of us here. Get them off the field. They're going to run it.
3rd down. Here's Dobbins. And a good swing.
Go take our last timeout. Yeah, I kind of wish I didn't have to burn that other timeout. My stupid play calling error. But it is what it is. We got a minute to work with here. See if we can get another score on the board. There's the rookie McKinney returning the punt. All right, so we're going to go no huddle. We're going to go cross wheels. We're going to work the ball down the field. We're going to get a touchdown. That's the plan.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half.
I have a little dose of Smith-Schuster probably here coming down the stretch.
Move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead.
There he is.
Definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime.
Don't mess it up. Good advice. Smith-Schuster again. Turn that upfield.
Throw left side complete to Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Okay, let's go. Well, they're all over Johnson over there, so we'll keep going to Smith-Schuster.
Smith-Schuster again. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Yep.
Roethlisberger on 1st down. Oh, there's that man again.
All right, on the ball. Let's go. Let's go.
Gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. 3 yards the gain there. 2nd down. To throw again is Roethlisberger. Quick hitter.
Get in there.
And he's in.
So we run that cross wheels because it gives us receivers near the sideline. I think I say that every game. But that's why we run it, because it gives us the guy running the wheel route, the guy running the shallow crosser, and the tight end running the slightly deeper crosser. Any of those guys makes a catch, they can sort of turn it up and either get a big gain or duck out of bounds. So that's why we run that with our hurry-up offense.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football.
Are they going to take a knee, though? I don't think I believe them. I don't believe the announcer.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
And they're taking a timeout.
They trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a second.
All right. Not give up a big play here. Oh! There's TJ Watt. Oh, no, that was Hayward. I was going to say, if that was Watt, he would be in the zone.
So we're at halftime here.
You know, the zone. All right, let's take a look at our stats as our guys jog heroically off the field.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in,
everyone. Yeah, Ravens put up some numbers. We put up some numbers.
Let's get you caught up on
it's a typical Steelers-Ravens slugfest here.
Start over at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa.
And we will skip the highlights.
Let's go. Let's get another score here. Increase our lead. Be smart with the football.
The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
That is the plan. Smart with the football.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum.
Go to our tight end again.
Not just give him a jersey.
Having a good game again.
Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together.
Let's go with our empty tray stack a little bit and get that backup quarterback out of the game.
The other part is they're taking their spirit away from them too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. A lot of scrimmage.
Aggravating. I keep doing that.
First and 10. To throw here,
Underneath. The Schuster once again. I don't know how many catches he has today. Probably a lot. As usual. We'll pick this up with Connor if we can.
Any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get over.
Go back to our empty tray stack. We will go. What did I do last time? Smash seam. Let's do fade out. And there's Gentry. Linebacker blitzes. He's wide open.
Gets this inside the 35-yard line. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half. Just being torn in
go tight doubles. Let's go flood drive.
Surface tablets, because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
On first and 10, it's Roethlisberger. He gets it.
Johnson.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second.
Roethlisberger's down to a 72 overall. But honestly, he's still tearing it up. Like I mean, I was always kind of cautious with him because he didn't start out super high rated in this game. He does all right.
On second down, Connor looking for space.
Connor picks up the first.
Couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
And let's
2
go
yards, good enough for a first.
another empty Steeler once more.
Ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think
Okay.
in the running game, I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Tight end.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by
Gotta
the
stop
tight
calling
end.
him tight end. He has a name.
He stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much.
Let's go, Connor.
After the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On 2nd down, it's Connor.
There we go.
Didn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
All right, we're going to try to smash it in once with Connor.
13,
And then you know what's coming
Looks
next.
to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive.
Maybe you know.
Because when you see that type of
You've
a
seen
run,
my other
I get the
games.
feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
If you haven't,
thing they need, especially when they look up at the
we're going to throw the slant.
They've got 3 tight
If
ends.
Connor doesn't get in here. Actually, I want to run this way. I want to throw that slant from the other side. I don't want to.
They'll try to run it.
But it doesn't matter.
He's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Conner, his 2nd touchdown of the night.
All right, starting to stretch our lead a little bit here. Oh, that's what I said.
They really increased their cushion. Felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words.
Precise and methodical. Those are our goals.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Taking it about the 1. And taken down
All right.
just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
I think we'll keep bringing the pressure.
Offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hold now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time.
Oh, I
for
left the floor. Oh, that was so stupid.
Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing.
That was 100% my blown coverage. Oh, I knew I had the fullback, but I let him go. I bid on the play fake.
Big plays like that, though, that'll trend
Not smart.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few
There we
stops.
go.
And not much running room.
Got Jackson bottled up so far.
Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
But that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play.
All right, I got the fullback again. I'm not going to let him beat us for 60 yards this time.
Okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he is
There's Isaac again coming up and making the tackle. I mean, a corner that tackles well is valuable too.
3rd down.
So maybe he's fine. Maybe I don't need to move him to safety.
Get away from the run.
I've got
Stick with it, but the results, they just
I've got Edmonds' contract up this season. You know,
3rd down, Jackson.
wrap them up. There we go. Let's see what they do.
And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short.
What are they going to do?
He's been quiet.
Roethlisberger's fired up.
Just 2nd catch.
Get back on the sideline, guys. Don't need a penalty. And they're kicking the field goal.
You know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man and try
All
to
right.
get his touches. Just keep mixing it up, giving different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
So we're going to get this ball back, and we're going to
The drive with 3 points.
We're going to run the ball
Coaches always talk about finishing a drive
as
with
best
a
we
kick.
can.
2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Let's go, James Conner.
In comes Juju Smith-Schuster and the Steelers. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. Never give up 100 yards.
Conner just doesn't get through the hole very quickly.
Closing in on 200 yards? Wow, that's a really big game. Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Peterson.
Over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Roethlisberger just went over 1,000 yards, evidently, through 3 games.
Looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down. Even with
This will be the last play of the quarter.
Third quarter, I think they keep taking their shots.
I think.
They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want full victory to it themselves.
And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. A solid run on first down, gain of 7.
See how much time we have on the clock when we come up.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule,
Yeah, we're not going to snap it.
sticks, whatever you want to call it.
Not going to snap it. We're going to take it down to the end of the quarter. And we're in good shape here. Let's not do anything dumb. Let's not do anything dumb.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Again, it's Connor. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 11 yards there, first down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out.
And how's he doing? He's doing all right.
See if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense.
Our running game is very straight ahead.
Stop you. You're taking charge.
On first and 10 is Connor. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. And I think we can get used to seeing more.
Not a lot of trickeration in there.
If they're having success on the
Although
ground.
one of these days, I'm going to get crazy and run a jet sweep.
Building a bully, and I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner.
There we go.
Try and finish off a game.
That our rookie left guard, 68, Dalton Harris. He has been playing very well. I am quite happy with what I've seen out of him so far.
Before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down.
Benny Snell.
First down and much more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and minicamps.
This is why you lift all those weights. The Bill Parcells line.
Into the ground and secure a victory.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first
go.
down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Halfback toss? What are you, crazy?
This defense, you're
So
down
halfback
4th
power.
quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to, body language is important. And now you're
All right, what do we got
seeing
here?
their hips, they're bent over,
3rd and
hands
4.
And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it at him. We've got him now. He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run.
I don't know.
Flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need
Run it again, I guess.
3rd down. They'll try and run forward with Connor.
Oh, and he's short. And he fumbled. Come on. All right, well, we're going to kick a field goal, evidently.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes
But that's
up and
okay.
scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him
Let
up.
the clock tick a little bit. Oh, and I thought I missed it.
Is good.
All right, that's
And that will
good.
stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league,
Maybe you run a little bit of a dime defense down the stretch here towards the end of the game.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Baltimore about ready.
Trying to get used to doing that.
And last time able to get 3.
I like this dime rush set in the Bears playbook because we've still got a 4-man rush.
I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal.
Screen and TJ Watt's all over it.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That catch good for only a couple. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
That's the plan. Oh, who's that? Watt again.
He's going down. TJ Watt.
And he is in the zone.
We've been around this league for
What are they doing?
coaches never play
They're going to go for it.
almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Oh, our guy jumped?
I think one of the Ravens got
Nope,
going
they jumped.
early. Not a great start to this drive. You had the sack, now the false start.
And they're punting now, evidently.
Either read lips or just
I don't know why that changed their mind. They're down by 3 scores.
game, guys. Let's go.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away.
Let's go, McKinney.
That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Let's go. Let's put this thing away.
Field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. It's Connor as they stay on the ground.
There goes Connor.
First down and then some at midfield.
Finally, a good run.
There he
He's
goes
been
inside.
struggling.
And into the
That-
end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
That was pretty good, though.
James Conner, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
So we have had some serious offensive production in this game. And our rookie corners, for the most part, held up, I think.
And now they're
Our young corners, our rookie and our 2nd-year guy,
football team.
did have a missed tackle that resulted in a long touchdown.
Team that you're gonna have to deal with, and guess what?
But in general,
They're trying to figure out ways
I
to
think
get
they did all right.
Taken in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field.
Yeah, and Jackson has made some plays, but, you know,
Last drive where you had to punt.
for the most part, again,
Tell my offense right here.
we've kept them under control.
Exist, guys. He doesn't even
TJ Watt is in the zone. Everybody watch out.
So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points.
Jackson hit
Oh, there we go. Now we got Wiggins.
by the Steelers.
All right.
And good field position coming up here. The football
That had nothing to do with Watt. That was Hayward, I think.
Put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that
Let's
fumble's
get,
of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried.
Snell going a little bit.
Never really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down.
So we've got this game in hand. I appreciate you hanging out and watching the game with us here today. I hope you enjoyed it.
10 to the 9-yard line.
Got to look at our
On the pickup there, it'll be
some of our new players here today.
just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th.
Hit that like button if you had a good time watching this, please. And hit that subscribe button so you don't miss more games like this. And if you want to stick around, we're going to look at some statistics. So I want to see if I can get a touchdown pass for my rookie quarterback here
Those 3 guys up
in
front,
garbage time.
the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well,
So why not?
playing the inside, those inside
What's the worst that can happen? The game's under control. Backup quarterback. Go with our simplest play.
Ravens bring out an extra
Oh,
defensive
Connor
back
is
here.
in the zone. I didn't know that.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Oh, and there's not only our rookie quarterback, but our rookie tight end with their first
Into the
touchdowns.
end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game.
So not trying to run it up on the Ravens. Well, maybe a little.
They decided to play this one.
Maybe a little. I mean, do you blame a Steelers fan for wanting to put 52 points on the Ravens?
If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually
But, yeah, more than anything, I wanted to get some of those young guys in there. Get them some stats in garbage time. See if they can progress a little bit and see if they can... Oh, I know our tight end's going to be good, but I don't know about that... I don't know about that quarterback. We're going to have to see what happens with him.
Get at the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all.
TJ Watt is still in the zone.
Not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how
And I guess that's what that fearmonger, you know, like, he gets pressure on the quarterback from a greater distance, something like that, and forces bad throws. So that's pretty cool. Although it seems to take a lot to get him into the zone.
The waning moments of this one. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
He's still in the zone.
Not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. On 3rd and 1, Jackson looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Andrews. And he will have a Ravens first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. So from the 39 now,
Oh, he's still in it.
on a 1st and 10.
that was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone.
And there's his 3rd sack of the night.
Much here. He's going to go down. TJ Watt.
All right, Ravens, let's mercifully run this clock out here.
3rd sack here tonight.
That right now, that's a defeated team.
There we go. That's the end of it. Like I said, we're going to look at some stats here. We had a big game offensively. We had a good defensive game.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
I mean,
A big offensive
I think I'm pretty happy with how it went. I mean, not just because of the points, but, you know, because of the execution of some of these young guys.
keep winning.
Yeah, I can't be unhappy.
Won't they? It makes their job that much easier.
Take a look at our stats. We had 357 passing yards, 159 rushing yards,
In a different
2 takeaways.
So for the Steelers, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season.
Yeah, I mean, Jackson
Next week to take on
didn't do almost nothing on the ground.
Baltimore. They'll fall 1-2.
Didn't have a terrible game.
Next week as they have a day to
Roethlisberger, huge again. Our rookie quarterback threw a touchdown pass.
Charles Davis and our entire crew here at
James Conner, 141 yards and 3 touchdowns. Snell had a few carries. Smith-Schuster, as usual, big performance. Peterson had a great game, his first NFL touchdown. Johnson and Claypool again a little quiet. Defensively, Isaac led the team in tackles. Watt 3 sacks. Hayward 2 sacks. And that big interception by Barkley. So that's about it. Thanks a lot for watching the game. Go ahead and hit that like button if you enjoyed it. Maybe subscribe to the channel. I'm doing Madden content 5 times a week if all goes well. And whatever you decide to do, I hope you have a great day. And I will see you next game.